Dogs and cats living together. That's hysteria. Wow! Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig
it? What's up, you sexy beasts, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Shatzer, and today I've got a bit of an oddity lined up for us. It is Noel Marshall's 1981 just really ridiculous flick. It is Roar, and this one is really unbelievable. You have to see it for yourself. But let's just jump right in. Here is Roar. Roar is an unbelievable early 80s adventure comedy film, which I assume was initially supposed to be a family-friendly movie experience, but unexpectedly transformed into an unusual horror thriller oddity that can't easily be explained and won't quickly fade from your mind after viewing. Completely out of control and anxiety-inducing if you have a fear of wild animals or enclosed spaces. This outlandish and untamed production pushes good taste to its very limits, while promoting an anarchist guerrilla-style filmmaking persona that will literally leave you speechless. Jaw-dropping, perplexing, and insanely ferocious, Roar is an unorthodox adventure comedy for the history books, one that has teeth, claws, and a multitude of mentally deranged thespians who are all out of their animal-loving minds. The film follows a big-hearted naturalist named Hank, who, after living among the wild animals of East Africa, invites his wife and kids in Chicago to live with him on his private big cat preserve, where lions, tigers, and every manner of ferocious feline run amok and rule the roost with dangerously savage might. Unfortunately, a mix-up at the airport leaves Hank stranded in the middle of nowhere, and his loving family home alone with all manner of beasts to keep them company. Can Hank make it back before his wife and kids become the main course at an all-you-can-eat big cat buffet? Or will the family learn to live among the wild cats of Africa and become part of the pride? In complete reckless abandon, the cast and crew of Roar are half animal-loving naturalist do-gooders and the other half hard-working actors just trying to survive this unorthodox and deadly film shoot, making for a very tense cinematic amalgam that literally has to be seen to be believed. Throwing caution to the wind and throwing themselves directly into harm's way, the wacky lunatics and apprehensive outsiders of this strange cult of big cat-loving weirdos are Noel Marshall as Hank, the head honcho of the family and the irresponsible bleeding heart activist who gets a kick out of being mauled by hundreds of gigantic wild cats. Tippi Hedren as Madeline, the beautiful mother of the clan and frequently frustrated caregiver. Melanie Griffith as the aptly named Melanie, the petrified daughter of Madeline and Hank, and constant human scratching post. John Marshall and Jerry Marshall as the easily remembered John and Jerry, the rascal sons of the clan and expert hide-and-seek professionals. Kylo Mativo as, you guessed it, Mativo, Hank's local insane friend and total scaredy cat. And finally, Steve Miller as Prentice, a resident of the area who wants to hunt down and destroy the feline menace. In frantic splendor and peculiar whimsy, the cast of Roar do an amazing job in mixing it up and diving into the fray, and they all do a tremendous job at accomplishing the most idiotic and dangerous things imaginable, and all for our entertainment. What really can be said about this unusual production? The film is a non-stop roller coaster of anxiety-inducing sequences and near-death moments that will have your head spinning with confusion as the blending of genres takes a dip into horror territory. The visual impact of seeing countless fierce lions and tigers overtake a family and raid their home predictably destroying it and playing cat and mouse with the helpless inhabitants is a thing of wild beauty. And the filmmakers take every opportunity in milking that concept for everything it's worth. What is most impressive about the film, though, is that they were able to make a mostly cohesive and streamlined narrative structure around all the chaotic animal bedlam and countless infighting between clans and subspecies. It's completely mesmerizing and extremely frightening. Roar is one of those films where you are literally on the edge of your seat, and it's not because of the riveting storyline, but rather the real-life danger each and every person is in during the complete runtime of this wacky flick. Honestly, it's completely exhausting. What's even more interesting about the movie, though, is the countless injuries on set and the real-life actors behind the film, who literally owned numerous wild big cats like this because of their mission to save endangered animals. It's just absolutely wild and completely unbelievable. In the end, Roar is a cinematic oddity like no other, with one hell of a lot of heart, yet one that is completely and utterly insane. And there you have it, you cinema-loving psychos. That is the completely insane and the almost unbelievable film Roar. The danger that these people are in and just the constant mauling that goes on throughout the entire runtime of the film is honestly exhausting. Watch it with a group of friends. I've done it twice already, and we are just mesmerized of how crazy the film actually is. There's just so many animals on screen. It's just constant chaos the entire runtime. But yeah, that's Roar. But guys, hopefully you like that one, and hopefully you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you all at the next movie review. Take care.
And it shines on a land that's alive with wonder. Whose land is this? This is my